got into the home care business because, like a lot of people out there, I was looking at options for my parents as they were aging. And I really didn't like the options that are in Toronto. There wasn't enough choice, and the choices were there wasn't something that I want my parents to go into a nursing home or a seniors center at that time. I wanted them to be able to live out their lives in their homes, realizing at that point though that it wasn't going to be easy and they would need help, specifically home care, where someone would come into the house and help them to ensure that they could live their life with dignity and respect, but still in their homes. Well, I'd like to share one of my core value stories. Just as of yesterday, I was visiting a client that we have. What has happened was we've been providing a team of caregivers for this one client from the onset when they were first in the hospital. And then from the hospital, the same team went over to the rehabilitation hospital and then the transition to home. And I was visiting the client, as I do sort of weekly, and they were talking about the caregivers that we have. And he actually said to me that he knows, because of the caregivers, that he is going home sooner than he would have without our team. And that it really did make a difference, and that it was the caregiver who was doing a lot of the exercises and going to physio with the client when they were in the hospital, continuing the exercises in the room afterwards. With having someone there that's always encouraging them, the client felt like they could do a lot more. And they were told that they were going to be expecting 6 weeks in a rehabilitation hospital, and they're not going to, it'll be half of that, just because they've got the extra care with our caregivers. One thing I really wish that the families knew, or I could tell all the daughters and sons out there, is don't settle. That there is choices in home care, and that they really should investigate and take the time and ask the questions. And if they're not happy with their caregiver, then, you know, if our promise to you is if you're not happy with your caregiver, we replace the caregiver immediately until we get it right.